Beautiful girls all over the world. I could be chasing.
Alright, this is my little steamer basket I said I got at my local Goodwill. This is what it's called. I paid $1.49 for it. It's my little steamer. I'll let you know how it works, or how it turns out. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Out of breath, I was just out in the garden. I'm going to show you what I picked out of my garden before I go on vacation to my daughter's, and I'll be there for like 9 days, so I picked what I could right now, and I'm going to have my other daughter keep an eye on it while I'm gone, but I'll show you everything that I've gotten out of my garden so far this year. So I'm going to turn you around here and show you what I just harvested so that I can just sit it out and it can get ripe. Now I'll put it on the floor. Might give you some dogs. Daisy, get out of there. But I got some Roma tomatoes. These ones are my husband's big boy. They'll sit out and get ripe. No, for you, get. I got 2 cucumbers. I've been getting quite a few out. I'm going to take some with me to my daughter's. And these are called Sugar Rush cherry tomatoes. They're not my husband and I's favorite. So, but I'm still collecting them, and they'll go into my tomato sauce. And look at these tomatoes. I mean, look at the size of that. I think these are the San Marzano tomatoes. I'm not sure. And I'll pick this one up so the dogs don't get into it. Then I'll show you what's been ripening. And look, like I said, look at the size. It's the size of my hand, the palm of my hand. But these are ripening. There's some that's ready to go in the freezer. And then I'll show you what I have in the freezer. I have gotten this whole bag so far out of my garden. I freeze them because when I do it, I want to get right to them. And then I'll stuck the rest just in a regular bag. So that is what I got. What I got out of the garden so far. And like I said, this basket is just from today's. I go out right after breakfast, so it's not so hot, but it still gets hot. And I'll show you from the window what I see when I look out. My son-in-law, his tomatoes finally got tomatoes growing, but this is what I see. And we see the other stuff, but not for long. In September, we're going to do the rest of the fence that's on this side, and that'll be it. My fence will be all done. And then the next thing I'm going to work on is getting a dumpster to get rid of all the extra wood, all the junk, and I have my yard back. Mind you, that stuff wasn't there when I moved here. Granted, there's some things I should have did a long time ago, but I didn't. So, but I figured I'd just give you a quick tour. I'll take you out later and show you what's still growing in my garden, and it should be ready for me. If it's already ready before I get home, I'll have my daughter pick it. So I'll be right back. Hello everyone, I'm going to show you a garden tour before I go on vacation to my daughter's. So I'm going to turn you around here and show you what's left and still growing in the garden. Alright, got my basket out to see if there's anything. So as you can see, still tons and tons and tons of tomatoes, Romas, San Marzano, these little cherries, big boys. Then we got over here, we have, oh, you see my little watermelon. Oops, she's blurring. Then we have, as you know, that pumpkin, the one down there, and that one there. And the sunflowers are almost done for those ones. Cucumbers, I got a few out yesterday. So, and we have another pumpkin there. We have, my son-in-law has all these gourds. And they're just growing everywhere. Then he has this, sorry, white one. So let's go back this way. Because this is in the morning when they're all open. We have another pumpkin down there growing. Like I said, tons of tomatoes and the peppers. And I got peppers on that one too. So, more tomatoes. So that is the tour for this week. And when I go to my daughter's, she has a garden too, so I'm going to show you it. So now me and hubby are going to go through and see what we can get out of the garden before I go on vacation, and I'll show you when we're done. This is a better view of those peppers, and the bigger ones. So I'm hoping when I come home, they are bigger. And here's another view of the tomatoes. So many tomatoes. We didn't get much. Like I said, I was out here yesterday harvesting. So we'll add this to what's in the house and I'll show you. And I'll show you my son-in-law's. Alright, here's some of his sunflowers that haven't opened up yet. He finally has some tomatoes growing. He has more beautiful sunflowers. He has these beans and just all sorts of things. Tomatoes back there, peppers, sunflowers, gourds, and that's about it. Hello everyone, I made it to my daughter's and now I'm going to show you her garden. I'll turn you around here. Here's her tomatoes. And this is her lettuce or something that bolted, I think. I'm not sure. She has, I don't know what that is, but she has some onions. And then she has a zucchini plant. her husband built her this garden bed. I do believe this is parsley, maybe. Let's see. Something. It says bell peppers, but oh, her peppers are in there. See it? And then, yes, sweet. Oh, this is basil. My bad. But I think she needs to get it soon before it bolts. I never had planet basil. She has some miracles. They're so pretty. She has a sunflower that hasn't opened yet. She has an onion down in there. My husband picked the broccoli for her because right now she's on vacation. She's in Florida. But she'll be home here in a few days. Even though tomorrow is her birthday and I'm not going to be with her on her birthday, but that's okay. She's with her family, which makes me happy. She's with her husband, her 2 children, my grandchildren. Oh, my husband missed some broccoli. I'll have to go tell him. And then, like I said, in there she has zucchini, but I don't think there's any yet. Well, we harvest one, which I will show you. But this is her garden. I can smell that basil. Not very big, but she got a lot of tomatoes, and I'll show you those once we go in. So I'll show you the garden. I showed you the garden. I'll show you her so far what she got out of her garden. Alright, here's some of her tomatoes. These ones aren't quite right. This one's almost. And this is the guinea that my daughter is up here watching her dogs missed in her garden. So I'll show you what she has in the freezer of her tomatoes. And there's more down there that we just stuck in there. So that is my daughter's garden and what she's gotten. That's her broccoli. So that is her garden, and this is what has come out. Hi everyone. I just wanted to hop on here and give an ending to the video. Like I said, I am up here at my daughter's for about it's about 8 days now. I'm going home on the 3rd. I'm up here my daughter's not here. They're on their way home. Today is her birthday. I wished her happy birthday, and I miss her. And on the 31st is my granddaughter Lila's 5th birthday, and we're going to be having a birthday party for her on Saturday, and then I will be going home. So I enjoy my time up here. I don't come up very often because with the kids now going back to school, and my daughter and son-in-law both work, so it's not the same before. She didn't work. She stayed home with Lila. So now she works, and she loves working. She is a very, very hard worker, and I am very proud of her. She saved up to take her children to Disney, and she's been there before. She went when she was younger with her friend and her family. I have never been to Disney World. Any part of Florida I've ever been to is Clearwater, and that's when she got married, and I loved it there. And so she saved and saved and saved to take her kids, and I'm so proud of her and her husband Dan. My daughter's name is Elizabeth, and her husband's name is Dan, and they have Lila and Jacob. And I will have another video up next Sunday. I think I'm going to have Sundays as my uploads. So like I said, I wanted to jump on here to give an ending to the video. I hope you enjoy. You have 2 garden tours, mine and my daughter's. And by the time I get home, my daughter's already took some more tomatoes out of my garden. But by the time I get home, I'm pretty sure there'll be a lot more. So I hope everyone has a great week. And I will see you next week. Like, subscribe, share, and I will see you guys next week. Bye everyone.